Yo, what up everyone? Welcome back to CAFTA's YouTube channel. Hope everyone has been amazing and staying positive. I am one of the founders of CAFTA and I go by the name of Young Weasel, and Liam is gonna tell you what today's video is about. Let's go.
I think I speak for all of us when I say lockdown has been frustrating. But one of the many ways to get over that frustration and that boredom is by simply watching a movie. And that is exactly what today's video will be about. Each of us will be sharing with you two of our favorite movies. So expect to see some romance, comedy, horror, thriller, or even action. So stay tuned, guys.
If you are new to the CAFTA channel, please don't forget to click that subscribe button, press that notification bell. Also, don't forget to like the video and comment. Let us know what you think about the video, as well as what your favorite movies are.
We would really love for you guys to join our community, so follow us on Insta and like our page on Facebook.
I am the one. That's for me. You're the one, Jokey. I am one of the most indecisive people you will ever come across. If we're in a group or together and we're making a decision, and we're deciding to make a decision, that's a problem. You're a problem in my life. You're a negativity that I cannot have. So it's really, really, really rough to tell me to give you two for a list for lockdown entertainment. It's really, really rough. If I could ask my parents, hi parents, pick your favorite child. Even though I know it's me, even though I know it is me, but I can see it in their face that it is rough, it is tense. I can't do this right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you an umbrella in two folds of things that are my favorite to watch. I may be missing out on some things, but yeah. But let me just go. So number one, watch everything that is black in the African continent and in the American continent. Everything that is black. In South Africa, there is Blood and Water, there's Intersections, there's Kalushi, the Solomon Mahlangu story, there is Utsotsi, there is Four Corners, there is Scheme, there is Paradise Stop, there's this new movie called 8 that's like, it's a horror, like, there's so much to watch. Shadow also, Queen Sono, I haven't really seen it, but I guess. In America, there is 7 Seconds, American Sun, When They See Us, See You Yesterday. There's literally so much to watch, but support black television. Number 2, it depends on the genre that you're looking for. It depends on how you're feeling that morning, night, or afternoon. For me, my favorites, I might be forgetting quite a lot because Netflix is vast. For comedy, I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Musical, I love Glee. And I was watching Funny Girl recently. I love it. For drama, I've been watching Greenleaf. For crime, How to Get Away with Murder. There's literally so much. I've been also watching Good Girls, which is this crime sub-comedy vibes. It's Good Girls. There's literally so much that you should go around checking out, and depends on what you're feeling. But yeah, I think those are my favorites of the list that I can remember. And if I'm forgetting some stuff, I'm watching Gossip Girl currently. I don't know why, but XOXO, and it's actually so addictive. Lucifer, I love. Unbelievable. Ooh, that is powerful. There is literally so much. RuPaul's Drag Race, guys, don't forget to watch RuPaul's Drag Race, RuPaul's All Stars, and queer movies. Yes, queer movies, come through. Never Have I Ever. Queer friendly, Never Have I Ever, Love Simon. There's so much, guys, there's so much, but it's just totally up to you. But I think, yeah, but those are one of my favorites. If I'm forgetting some, Netflix, you're a boss.
So I haven't been watching a lot of movies during lockdown, but I have been watching a lot of K-dramas. And there are 2 that were released on Netflix this year that I think people should definitely go and watch. The first one is Itaewon Class, and it revolves around the lead character Park Seo-woo, who basically goes through the most. He is expelled from school for standing up to a bully. His father is then killed in a car accident, and he is then convicted for assaulting his father's murderer. So after he's released from prison and he works on a small fishing boat for a while, he opens up a small pub in Itaewon with the aim of creating a business that will eventually be the best in the food industry. So the company he's competing with belongs to Chairman Jung, who happens to have also had a hand in all the things that Park Seo-woo had to go through, and basically he wants revenge. So the lead character is played by Park Seo-joon, which in my opinion is reason enough to watch this drama. But what I like is that Itaewon Class deals with issues of racism and transphobia in Korea, which is something that I haven't really seen a lot of in other K-dramas. The second one is The King Eternal Monarch, and this one is more of a science fiction / romance, and it revolves around Lee Gon, who is the emperor of the Kingdom of Korea, a parallel world to the Republic of Korea where Jung Tae-il lives as a detective. So when Lee Gon was younger, his father was murdered by his uncle, who was looking for this artifact that allowed you to travel between worlds. And his uncle Lee Lim wanted to kill him too, but then he's saved by this guy who is carrying Jung Tae-il's police badge. So before the guy runs off, Lee Gon grabs the badge, and fast forward 25 years later, he still has the badge and he's now the king, and he also has half of the artifact that Lee Lim wanted. So he uses it to travel between the Kingdom of Korea and the Republic of Korea, and here he finds Jung Tae-il and then they fall in love. So this drama is a romance essentially, but it isn't predictable at all. Like, the storyline is so complex and they hit you with so many cliffhangers at the end of every episode that you don't see coming. Also, the acting is amazing, especially Woo Do-won, whose characters are practically polar opposites.
So I have 2 movies that I suggest. One's an anime, one's a animation. What's the difference, you may ask? Google it. So my first movie, my first pick, Dragon Ball Super, Broly. Basically an origin story of Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. If you do not know what Dragon Ball entails and what it's about, Google that as well. I'm sure everyone knows Dragon Ball Z, like the series, the TV series and everything like that. So yeah, it's a dope movie. Origin story, Super Saiyan Blue. Everyone loves Super Saiyan Blue. And yeah, they just get to fight a lot. And my second movie is animation, which is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's basically about not Peter Parker, it's Miles Morales, if I'm saying it correctly. I hope I'm not butchering the surname because I normally do that, which isn't good. But yeah, it's his origin story and his quest, or his time to save the world, or his city, if I can put it like that. It's the world actually. And also at the same time, there's other Spider-Mans from other universes that he meet as well. So it's the multiverse. Different Spider-Mans meet them, they help him, they save the day. So definitely go watch that. I recommend that highly, to go watch Dragon Ball Super, Broly, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And yeah, let's go to the end.
So 2 movies that I would suggest everyone should definitely watch during this lockdown period, even despite the fact that we are moving into advanced level 3, would be Someone Great, which is a romance comedy that was released in about 2019, and then The Avengers Endgame, that is an action sci-fi that was also released in 2019. So Someone Great is really relevant in today's time as well, because it's put in the year the 2000s, and it's just really relatable because not everyone ends up with that person they think they would have ended up with. And I do feel like the conversations that happen within that movie really hits home, and also makes you realize that a relationship can be great, but if you have a really good career opportunity, sometimes you need to do what is needed, especially as a female. Yeah. And then with the Avengers Endgame, well, it's just amazing. The cinematography is great. I'm a massive fan of Robert Downey Jr. and his character Iron Man. I'm not going to mention any spoilers if you haven't watched it, but please do watch it, because there's a really fat Thor, and yeah, definitely watch The Avengers Endgame, because Robert Downey Jr. is a boss in that movie, and cinematography is great. The characters become more relatable. We have a Thor that picked up a bit of weight. We have a Bruce Banner that is still struggling a bit to turn into the Hulk. We see Robert Downey Jr. as a fatherly figure. And Spider-Man does the things. So yeah, definitely worth a watch.
Okay, so my two movies are going to be movies which aren't very mainstream, so that I don't want you guys to watch something that you've already watched, basically. So the first movie is an anime movie actually, and it's called Your Name. It was released in 2016 and actually got a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I know what you're thinking, it's an anime movie, so it's basically a cartoon, so why would I watch it? Well, one of my best friends watched the movie with me, and she was actually in tears at the end of the movie. So please give it a shot. Yeah. So basically the plot of the movie is that this boy and this girl, when they fall asleep and they wake up, they swap bodies basically, and they're helping each other out with their lives, and then eventually they realize that they have feelings for each other, they fall in love, and they want to meet, but there's kind of a plot twist, so I won't be spoiling anything, but yeah, everything just gets a bit more complicated. So my next movie is going to be Parasite. Parasite is a Korean movie which was released in 2019, and it's basically a thriller / comedy. So Parasite won 4 Oscars and got a 99% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So I think that really speaks for itself. So basically the plot of Parasite is that this poor family takes advantage of the rich family and integrates into their home, taking over the jobs of some other people that used to work there. When I watched Parasite for the first time, I really wasn't sure what I was expecting, but it blew my mind. So yeah, so I really hope you guys go take the time out to go watch those 2 movies and tell me what you think. Or if you have watched the movie, tell me if you think it is one of your favorite movies. And thank you.
And that's the end of the video. So thank you. Yes, you. Thank you for watching the video. We really appreciate it. Please drop a comment down below on what you thought of today's video. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified every time we upload a video. Yeah.
No matter what I do, oh, all I think about is you. CAFTA, even when I'm with my boo. Acting, you know I'm crazy over you. Do follow us on all our social media platforms, both Instagram and Facebook at CAFTA_co. CAFTA, which is spelled CAFTA_CO. Thank you so much for watching us, and do stay tuned for so much more. Bye bye.